everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Of course, as soon as I hit the film button, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze and now my voice sounds all congested. The struggles. Anyway, today I'm gonna be talking about Urban Decay's Vice 3 palette. I'm sure all of you have already heard of it by now because it was it last week that it came out? Maybe the week before. I don't know. Too many things have been happening lately, so I don't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna show y'all swatches and talk a little bit about it, what I've experienced with it from using it a little bit. I haven't used every single shade yet, so I can't give like a complete in-depth review, but I mean, people want to see swatches because, you know, you want to see what they look like on instead of just in the pan. Anyway, here's what it looks like. I apologize for the fingerprints everywhere. Every single time I see a video and I see fingerprints on stuff, I'm just like, ugh. You know, I have this, I like things to be clean, and I just now wiped it off, and obviously it didn't do good. You can see all that I have on my desk here. A mug. Why is there toothpicks? That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, this is what the package looks like. For some reason, have y'all seen the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling where he's that like getaway driver and stuff? It reminds me of that. I don't know. What is it, like an 80s vibe or something that I'm getting from this? Anyway, that's what it makes me think of. And thinking of Ryan Gosling is never a bad thing, so, you know, all kinds of happiness here. And here's what the back looks like, along with even more fingerprints. This thing right here is raised up, and I think it's like that on the other two Vice palettes. I don't remember. Anyway, this is what it looks like. The last Vice palette, if I remember correctly, was a clasp. This one is magnetic, so I think that's nice. It really drives me crazy when a palette is kind of hard to open and you go and accidentally end up digging your fingernails into the eyeshadows because, you know, for one, that's a waste of eyeshadow, and number two, you're adding that ugly little divot in it. It just looks bad. If you cannot tell already, I like things to look perfect. Okay, so enough about that. Here's the mirror. It still has the sticky on it. It still has the sticky of it. This is my favorite part. I already did the... Yes, guys, this is a giant mirror, so this is amazing to peel off. My entire day is made. Okay, it's a good mirror. It's a really good mirror. You want to see? Oh, here's my light. Anyway, that's the mirror. It looks nice and normal. I don't look like a circus show person or anything, and it just let me see that speck of hair that I had on my face and I could clean it up. So yeah, big old giant mirror there. It comes with a double-ended brush. One side is the normal brush, the other side is the fluffy brush. I can't tell y'all how well these work because I just don't like using these. My brushes I love and I just don't want to use anything else, but you know, I should give it a try. It seems like this one will pack on the color real good. I don't know about this blending brush. I'm very picky about my blending brushes. Anyway, here are the colors. This is the most exciting part of it. We have, right, I think they organized this palette. You know, I don't know what to do about this. Okay, they organized this palette to where the color groups are together. Like right here, you have the neutral-ish colors, and these are mattes. Well, they're matte shades, but if you look at them closely, they have tiny little specks of glitter on them. But whenever you put them on your face, it just looks matte. It doesn't look like glitter or anything. So, all right, this time they have arranged the colors vertically. As you can see, on this side is the neutrals, and it says in the middle you have the jewel tones, and then on the right you have the smoky colors. What Urban Decay says on their website is every shade in Vice 3 has a metallic finish that echoes the iced out metallic look of the palette itself. More on that in a minute. The shades are arranged in columns, neutrals on the left, jewel tones in the middle, and smoky shades on the right. Pair up the vertically color-coordinated quads or go wild and mix them up. Our pigment infusion system gives each shade its velvety texture, rich color, and serious staying power and blendability. So that's what it has to say about the design of the palette. Whenever I was using the shadows, the colors that I've used so far, well actually the colors that I have on my lid today, I used these three, I think that's all I used. Yeah, those are the 3 colors that I used today. Oh, never mind. And then I used this one and this one. But the darker color right here, Bondage, that one had a lot of fallout. And whenever I do my eyeshadows, I dip it into the pan and then I do this whole motion to get all the, you know, extra off so there really won't be that much fallout. But whenever I was done doing my eye, I noticed that I had like black all the way down here, and so I had to go and clean up with a towel. And that's exactly why I do my foundation and concealer and all that last, because if not, if you do all your foundation and stuff and then you have these dark shadows, all of a sudden it looks like you have a black eye and it doesn't look good. So there was quite a bit of fallout with this one. You know, it's the color payoff is so good on my eyes though that I really don't care. As long as the quality is there, shoot, you can have all the fallout in the world. Well, you know, not all the fallout, but I really don't mind it as long as the quality of this is good. And oh my gosh, these colors just go on so beautifully. I love these colors that are on my lids right now so much. This row right here was the one that I was eyeballing the most whenever I saw the sneak peeks of this thing. I was like, oh my gosh, those colors I have to play with. And they're just amazing. I'm gonna have a tutorial using this palette coming up soon to go on along with this so y'all can see how good it actually works. But these colors just are so good. I was kind of concerned about how they went on and stuff after reading Temptalia's blog. She was saying that they were harder to work with than the Vice 2 palette, and honestly, I don't see that at all. Like, everything goes on wonderfully. They blend out great and stuff, and they stay all day long. Of course, I use a primer all the time, but yeah, I go to bed and they're still almost just as vibrant as whenever I put them on. But yeah, I've had no problems working with them. I've used almost every color so far with the exception of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there are just 4 colors that I haven't used yet. But, you know, 4 out of, how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20. So I've already used 16 shades and they all work wonderfully. So I don't know. I'm loving this just as much as I could love anything. I just love it. I think I like this one more than last year's Vice palette, actually. All right, I was about to start talking about the old Vice palette, or the second one. I don't have the first one. I have my fingers all messed up here. The second one compared to this one, I do enjoy this newest one a lot more than the previous one. I liked the previous one. It's fun to play with and all that. But this one, this new one is just, I just love it so much more. You have such a good combination of the neutral and, you know, wearable colors and the crazy fun ones that you can play with too. Which with the old one, it seems that there were only two matte shades, and all the rest of them are kind of crazy colors. And I love crazy colors, but you know, whenever you have a palette with crazy colors, I kind of want a little bit of wearability in it too, you know, to make the looks not completely overwhelming, to add in, you know, just throw in here this nice normal color and then add the craziness so it can just all go together wonderfully, you know. And this one also had some shades with the really huge glitter chunks in it and stuff, and I find that, you know, those ones have a lot more fallout than normally. Than normal shades. But yeah, I don't know, I just find that this Vice palette is a lot, I just love it a lot more. I think it's more, I could use it every day if I wanted to, even though it has those crazy colors, you know, it also has those other normal colors you can throw in and just kind of use it all together. Okay, so enough of my blabbing. Let me just do a quick little rundown here. This retails for, how much does it retail for, Urban Decay? This is $60. Oop, yeah, this one is $60, and like I said, it comes with 20 shades. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. No, 5 mattes. It has 5 matte shades, and the rest of them, 5 mattes and 15 shimmers. So if y'all don't like glitter, this might not be a good palette for you. As you can see on my eyes, the glitter's not overwhelming. It's nice. It's just the kind that's blended into the colors and not just the big old glitter chunks. I don't think there are any with those giant chunks this time. But yeah. Oh, here's another matte shade, but this one has some glitter in it too. Actually, so there are 6 matte shades, not 5. Sorry about that. But anyway, 6 matte shades, 20 colors. It is $60, and I would definitely recommend this. I love this one a lot. And I can see myself reaching for this one quite a bit. I'm excited. And I'm gonna have some tutorials for y'all guys. For you guys coming up, and yeah, sorry I can't speak today. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, it also comes with this bag, which obviously this fits in, so to give you an idea of the size of the bag, the palette fits in there, and it's nice and snug. It's not a tight fit or anything, and so that's pretty cool. And also it came with a sample of the Naked Flushed palette, so the bronzer, the shimmer, and the blush I've been using. I already own it, but I've been using this just so I can hurry up and get rid of it. That's what's on my face today. And then it came with the Perversion mascara, a sample, which if y'all haven't tried it, I would highly recommend finding a sample or something. I'm not going to say go and spend like the 20 or whatever dollars on it, because I don't want y'all to hate me if it doesn't work good for y'all. But for me, this stuff works so well. Well, yeah, it works really good. It adds a lot of volume, and my lashes just look so nice and pretty with it. So I'm excited about getting another sample, because I already own the sample. I don't have the full size, so it'll be a while before I have to actually go and buy the stuff. So those are some extra goodies that this palette and stuff comes with. I was going to film this yesterday, but my son and I started watching the Selena movie last week, and then we finished it up yesterday, and I was just sobbing my eyes out. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, well, my eyes are puffy and my nose is red, and whenever I cry, my lips get what looks like Kool-Aid stains. They start streaking and stuff. So I was like, if I film this, everybody would just be like, whoa, what just happened? So today instead. All right, so let's get the swatches. All right, let's start off with the swatches. What I did is up here on the top, I put primer, and here on the bottom, there's no primer, so y'all can see what it looks like both ways. Okay, first we have the color Truth, and this one is a pale pink nude matte. So right here with the primer, and then right here on the bottom with no primer. Next we have the color Dragon. It's a bright metallic green shimmer. Then we have the color Vanity. It is a smoky metallic eggplant with multi-dimensional micro glitter. Then we have the color Alien, which is pink peach with golden shift. And then we have Last Sin, and this one is a champagne shimmer with silver micro glitter. And now we have Undone, and this one is a pink beige matte satin with subtle floating tonal pearl. And then we have Freeze. This one is so beautiful. It is a metallic medium blue with multi-dimensional micro glitter. Here is the color Lucky. Oh my gosh, do you see how pretty that is? Anyway, this one is a metallic bronze. Here's Alchemy, one of the colors I have on today, and this one is a deep fuchsia satin. And then we have Angel, which is a light taupe with silver micro glitter. And these are the first 10 shades in the palette. This color right here is called Downfall, and this one is a warm light brown matte. This blue one here is called Heroine, and this one is a deep navy blue with subtle floating tonal pearl. And this one is Rain. It is a rich brown satin. I think this one is so pretty too. I'm a sucker for browns, what can I say? And this one is Bondage. Do you see that? I mean, of course you see it, but it is so pretty. Anyway, Bondage is a, where is it? It's a deep smoky burgundy shimmer. Then Defy is a smoky taupe satin. And then this one is DTF, you gotta love the names. It's a taupe matte with subtle floating pearl. And this one is Broke Down. And that one is a metallic golden brown shimmer with gold micro glitter. And then Bobby Dazzle is a metallic white with pale gold micro glitter. And then Sonic is a metallic red copper. That one is gorgeous as well. And lastly, we have Revolver, which is a soft black satin with subtle floating iridescent pearl. By the way, I did not mention all 20 of these shades are never before seen. These are all brand new Urban Decay colors, and I think I'm in love with every single one of them. Just every one of them. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this mini review slash first impressions and swatches, and let me know, did y'all pick this up or did y'all think it was a pass? And if you do own it, what do you think of it? Do you love it as much as I do, or do you just kind of feel meh about it? Anyway, let me know about it, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.